Michael Quander is getting answers live from Black Lives Matter Plaza this morning. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Annie, look, one of the things that sticks out right away here in D.C. when you think about things just feeling different is one where I'm standing right now, right here at Black Lives Matter Plaza in downtown D.C. This road leading up to the White House, a bold statement as a backdrop as tens of thousands of people have been demanding a change happen right now. A countless number of black and brown people have been killed at the hands of police in this country, but one expert says that we are now starting to address some of those root causes of that issue.
We're in a moment now where it feels like the sense of the possible is more powerful now than perhaps at any time since the freedom movement, the Black freedom movement of the 1960s.
Dr. Greg Carr is the Afro-American Studies Department chair at Howard University. He says
structural issues never go away until they're addressed structurally.
Dr. Carr explained structural racism was important to the foundation of the United States. There was the displacement of Native Americans and the enslavement of Black Africans.
And they've never been addressed. And now they lead to perhaps their most potent move toward resolution, which is perhaps even addressing some of the fundamental structures of this country. And I think we're living through that now.
He says, unlike the civil rights movements that happened decades ago, where things people were fighting for were easy to pinpoint,
the laws had to change. We have to stop Jim Crow. Okay, that's a target we can look at.
Now, protesters are looking to reform systemic racism and dismantle the root causes of oppression.
So I think the reason that this feels different is that it's forcing us now to look underneath individual behavior and look at structures that operate.
Dr. Carr told WUSA 9 that technology, the shifting demographics of the country, the support from non-Black protesters, and the effects of the coronavirus pandemic all contribute to why this movement is different.
We're living in a moment that we can't escape, that even while some of us are still staying indoors and sheltering in place, we are still part of this society. And that until we address the underlying issues that folks are out in the streets pressing to change, that we are going to find ourselves vulnerable to these problems.
Now, look, while Dr. Carr says that there are some immediate changes that need to happen right now, like policy changes within the police departments, he says some of those real structural issue changes that need to address some of those root problems, they're going to take some time, Reese.
Thanks a lot, Michael. And it's hard to think of how you could even replicate or recreate a scenario like this, especially given the pandemic and people really having not much to focus on or distract themselves other than this. But the one thing that makes it feel different and look different to me is the people that are protesting, the amount of people that are not brown that are out there protesting for Black lives has been inspiring.